Hi, my name is Ariana Savalas, and you are watching Elements of Jazz TV.
Elements of Jazz, your visual jazz experience.
Oh, my baby, I gave you a story. I wish you'd come back, but you said it's too late. I live in the city, holding the side. I used to hold it until you come back. You said someday you'd pass it by. I can tell you that you want something else. You was not me. Yeah, it's so right. Oh, you was bad. Baby, you were so right. Baby, you were so right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Spaghettini, how are you doing, guys?
We're doing
Are you
good.
doing well?
We're doing good.
Oh, because you're looking fine in this mood lighting.
We are at Spaghettini in the Dave Koz Lounge. My thoughts about performing here, nothing but good ones, nothing but happy ones. Dave has been one of the dearest people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. The whole Spaghettini crew has treated me like family and allowed me to be as naughty as I want to be, which is always fantastic. And I just love being here. It's such a community. Everybody knows each other. Everybody knows the audience members. It's so funny because a lot of these people were on the Dave Koz cruise as well. And so all of these people, I'll see them in Alaska, and then they come to Beverly Hills, and I'll see them in Seal Beach. I mean, I just love it. I love the sense of family that you get here. It's a true kind of Italian restaurant.
My name is Ariana Savalas, and I will be your chanteuse for this evening. This is a very sexy and high-end, classy establishment in the heart of Beverly Hills, and I'm sure you agree. Fill me the gray, crush me some ice, skin me a peach and save the floods for my pillow. Talk to me nice, you gotta ride me. Don't try to fool me, I'll be to me, either amuse me, or lose me. I'm getting hungry, fill me up and me. In 20 years, you're far too young.
We have some newbies tonight, actually. I have Mr. Charles Rose, who's got some very sexy, long Bob Marley hair rocking, so he'll bring a little sex appeal to the show. And then I have my longtime bassist, Steve Venz, who's played with me, I'm not even gonna tell you how long, because I'm 21. And let's see, we have Anthony Moore on the drums, who also played with me on the Dave Koz cruise. I really love the standards. Sometimes I love playing music that people have heard, they love to sing to, they know they can tap their feet to. You know, my dad grew up in that era. He was very dear friends with a lot of the members of the Rat Pack and performed with them on a regular occasion. So for me, it's a nice little way of keeping his spirit alive, singing those songs. And then maybe we'll throw in an original or two, but that's pretty much our show.
Golden days, ever stockings, look on the Sunday shop. Now heaven knows, anything goes. With all this too, who wants to better? Now the usual letters back and forth. Anything goes. The world's gone back today. I was back today, but that's a white today.
Jazz. I had a very strange childhood, I guess. Well, maybe not strange, but eccentric. My dad was considerably older than my mother, so I had these two very different conflicting musical backgrounds that I was being introduced to. My dad was, you know, the jazz, the standards, especially my grandparents were the same age as my father, because welcome to a Los Angeles family. And they were actually the ones who really introduced me to Ella Fitzgerald and Peggy Lee and Sinatra and Dean Martin and all of these greats. And then of course I had my mother, who was a baby, you know, she's a baby boomer, so she grew up with, you know, Peter Gabriel and Sting and Annie Lennox, and so it was all this huge conflict in my mind. So hopefully we like to have a little bit of a fusion between something contemporary, a new spin on these songs you've heard a billion trillion times before. When I first started out in jazz, I was only doing standards. I wasn't doing any original music. And then it's sort of, you know, it was making me happy, but it wasn't 100%. I knew that there had to be something that was added to it, and my original music was only for myself. It was very singer-songwriter, sappy things that I was writing, very depressing. But then I just started, you know, listening to a lot of older music and being inspired in that, you know, sort of genre of music, but I never thought that I would write jazz music. And then voila, a record is born, you know? So I knew there had to be some sort of connection between those two worlds I was living in. For my song Too Late just a couple weeks ago, and it's got to be one of my favorite songs. I was in Palm Beach and I remember just playing it in my jazz show, and everybody responded so well. Everybody loves Misery Loves Company, and everybody loves a sad song, and I love this song. It's one of those songs that just means more to me. You know, all of my songs mean a lot to me, but that one really drives a knife, you know what I mean? So that was the video that we just released with my friend Jet. He played my lover, my beau, which I'm sure he was all too happy about doing. But
obviously is no surprise to most of you, but I went to a convent school. I did 3 years at a convent, and the sisters used to sing this song to us in phys ed, in physical education, as a preventative measure for any relations that may be inappropriate. And if you've only heard the first verse of this song, then you wouldn't know. It's actually a very educational song. Maestro, why don't we show you? second verse. Allow me to show you my story from the top. Another year, or maybe that. What's this I hear? Well, can't you get? She feels neglect, unsuspected of begging woman. She sits alone almost every night. He doesn't call her, he doesn't write. He says he's busy. Oh, ladies, we all know what that means. He's making her pay. Some judge who thinks he's so funny says you pay 6 to 8. He says, now judge, suppose I fail. The judge says, but you're right into jail. You bet cheaper. I think it's cheaper. They make it W-H-O-O-P-E-E. What does that spell? Sin. Oh, it's a sad little song, isn't it? It's very sad. Not as sexy as you thought it was. I know. I'm just here to be educational.
You can go to my website, arianasavalas.com, Facebook, Twitter. I've posted about 5 times on Instagram, but you can find me on Instagram. iTunes, I'm on iTunes. And you can buy my record, but probably not tonight because I don't even think I have it with me. So buy it on January 30th. I'm going on tour. I'm going to be on tour from February to April in Europe. And then I come back and you will find me a lot here at Spaghettini in the Dave Cause Lounge.
Now I'd like to introduce these gentlemen behind me. I always carry a harem of men wherever I go, and they're used to playing with themselves, of course, but I think they play much better with me. Mr. Charles Rose on the piano, everybody. Give him a round of applause. Mr. Tony Moore behind our plastic, whatever the heck this thing is. Tony, say hello. They can see your face, don't worry. It's not like a police station. Steve Venz on the bass, on the upright bass. Smooth walker, cool talker, sweater slave, tailored coat. Old schooler, no one looks cooler in a tableau pair of jeans. He's a one-man show. Dancing on tables, making all the ladies swoon. Gone to Greece and Naples in November. Oh, June here today, gone tomorrow. It's a one-man show. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever, and when it kisses me, I feel it so low. The world rising so low. No one ever goes in the passenger side of his big light, beautiful ride. He will possess you, caress you in ways you only thought that you'd see in movies. Girl, you made a break, you never caught in the guise of his big light, beautiful light.
So happy that you are watching this message. And if you are watching this message, I think it would behoove you to come to my show on January 30th here at Spaghettini in the Dave Cause Lounge. I will have flower petals and diamonds saved for you in your honor. It's going to be a very special evening. I may just sit on a lap or two. You never really know what's going to happen, so why don't you come and see if you're next.